Today we'll be discussing the novel We Are the Ants by Sean David Hutchinson. This book falls into the genre science fiction and coming out of age story.
In our novel, our main character, Henry, talks about his struggles with depression and a boy named Marcus who uses him for sex while also grieving about his boyfriend who committed suicide.
Henry is abducted by aliens, which is the main reason behind his bullying. Everyone tells him that he doesn't get abducted, even though he experiences it for hours and sometimes even days.
Henry has been getting abducted ever since he was 13, but didn't find out about the button until later on.
The aliens, who he refers to as the Sluggers, chose him and gave him the option of pressing a button that saves the world. He's given 144 days to make up his mind.
Henry's immature older brother Charlie is having a baby with his girlfriend Zoe, which makes Henry angry because he is afraid that his brother was going to end up like their deadbeat dad.
Henry's mind is constantly filled with thoughts about Jesse, his boyfriend's death. His thoughts lead to him questioning the point of living.
On top of grieving his boyfriend, he also deals with homophobia and bullying for being Spaceboy. This makes Henry contemplate pressing the button and saving the world, until he meets a boy named Diego.
After meeting Diego, Henry's life starts to turn around. Diego is different from the people at school. He does not see Henry as a weird loser and does not treat him like one. As they get closer, Henry's isolation starts to fade, so Diego becomes an important source of support for Henry. He realizes Diego's care for him and the extent he would go to protect Henry. This new relationship starts to make Henry rethink that life has some meaning.
The literary techniques we notice that are used in the book is symbolism, like the mention of the button and the stars. The button symbolizes Henry's will to live and the value of human existence, while the stars are meant to symbolize the idea of dead stars still shining and lighting, similar to the idea of dead memories still lighting through life.
A major theme surfaced in our reading was grief and loss. Henry grieving over his dead boyfriend Jess is shown throughout the book, influencing his decisions and the way of thinking. Another major theme in the book was Henry struggling to find the meaning of life. Throughout the whole book, Henry had to make the decisions of saving the world, which he believes that there is no meaning to life, and he struggles with that decision. And events throughout the book influence that way of thinking and that point of view, influencing his final choice.
The book explores social issues that can be sensitive topics to many people. The book talks about teenage suicide, sexual assault, depression, and bullying. We don't believe that the book was related to a particular time period because these specific issues have been around for a very long time and is a continuous problem that has been talked about.
The book was primarily banned in Texas and Utah after school districts decided that the book shouldn't be available to high school students. Okay, go.
Censors had a problem with bad language the book holds. They believe high school students shouldn't be reading a book that talks about sexual content, LGBTQ plus themes, and intense grief.
After reading the book, we can say that we don't agree with the book ban because the book talks about realistic issues in today's world that a lot of teenagers deal with. Censors have argued that the book holds very heavy content that shouldn't be available to many teens.